Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I had to run into town there a little bit ago, and I took Archie with me for his first trip in the old Highboy. He did pretty good, but he's not 100% sure of that. I don't think he likes the bucket seats. But anyway, right now we're going to head down to the wood yard and dump this load of white pine logs. These came from West Virginia. There's a couple decent ones in here. Like these ones here, pretty small, but they're nice and straight. Got some bigger ones down in here. The grocery getter handled it pretty well. It is squatting a little bit. But I'll tell you what, this truck right here, I have really worked this truck. And so far, so good. There's been a lot of people commenting that I need like an F350 or an F450, and I really do. It would be nice to be able to haul my skid loader or the excavator. And with the new F450s, I could actually pull both of them at the same time. They're rated for 40,000 pounds, which is just incredible. I don't know, it seems pretty excessive to me, but I got on Ford's website the other night and started building a new Super Duty, an F450. I think I stopped when it got to like $85,000, and I thought, you know what? This truck right here is doing everything I need, at least for now. I'm going to move the split force log splitter out of the way. I'm just going to dump these logs over in here. And I'm going to gather up all these ones and those ones, put them down there in that corner, because tomorrow I need to move the sawmill out of the way and get things cleaned up down here, because they're going to come lay out the building on Tuesday. I'm not sure how soon they'll start after that, but it should be happening in the next week or two. I also have to set up my laser down here. I may need just a little bit of fill on that low side down there, but I have that right behind me. Shouldn't be a big deal. But I'll be happy. I'll be thrilled to get this building up. Actually, it's just going to be a big pavilion, 32 by 48, not huge. But I'll be able to put the sawmill under it, the new sawmill. I still don't know when that's coming. I need to call this week about it, but, and plus I'll be able to keep the excavator, skid loader, things like that underneath of it. And then I'm thinking on the back side, I'll have the Wolfe ridge splitter and conveyor under roof and be able to dump right into the firewood bunker. Before we unload these logs, I got a good story for you. Last night, I was on my way home from West Virginia, and I was almost home. I'm not sure what time it was, but it was already dark, and I pulled into a gas station, and right in front of the gas station, there's this big H2 Hummer. You know, the big one's got all these racks on it, giant vehicle sitting there. Didn't think much of it, and I walk in the store, and I see James Harrison. I don't know if you know who that is, but he used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he retired a couple years ago, but he is a beast. This guy's huge, and it looks like he could start in the NFL tomorrow. He's really stayed in shape, just a monster of a man. So at that point, I'm like, well, I know who owns the big Hummer out front, and I get my stuff, and I go outside, and I'm getting in the truck, and out comes this little guy. He's like 150 pounds, like 5'5". He climbs up into the Hummer. Following him is James Harrison, and he gets in a little Volkswagen 4-door sedan. I was never so sure of something in my life, and I was wrong. So I mentioned earlier that today's video was sponsored by HelloFresh, and I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. If you're not familiar with HelloFresh, they deliver fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes right to your door. Although it doesn't look like it, it is the 1st of November and the holidays are right around the corner. HelloFresh makes this busy time of year easier than ever with chef-crafted recipes and pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your door so you can spend less time meal planning and prepping. You can actually save a few bucks this holiday season as well because HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less than ordering takeout food. Busy days and late nights call for more flexibility. That's why HelloFresh has plans that work with your schedule. You can change your preferences, delivery day, and address in just a few clicks. Bottom line is this, we've been using HelloFresh now for a little over a year and a half. All the meals are absolutely delicious. Our entire family's a big fan of it, and if we weren't, I wouldn't be here talking to you about it today. If you want more information, go to HelloFresh.com and use code OUTDOORS70 for 70% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com, OUTDOORS70. right, I got all my pine logs stacked up there. These are all white pine in the front, and then red pine, red up the back. It was a little sketchy there for a minute. I put a piece of firewood on each runner in the back to keep them from rolling over the hill. It's a long way down there. It'd probably stop right there, but long way to the bottom. Anyway, before it gets dark, which is happening sooner than later since we turned the clocks, I'm gonna saw a little white pine on the mill here. Well, I got some nice 2x10 material out of that one. It's 1.5 inches thick and a true 10 inches wide. We have plans for this and everything in that pile over there. When I first got this sawmill, I was sawing hardwoods exclusively for probably the first 1.5 years. And then I started sawing some red pine that I got off our property here. And now we have all those softwoods down in West Virginia. But what a difference between the hardwoods and the softwoods. It just rips through this white pine. It's really fast. But we have enough white and red pine pretty much to do whatever we want for the rest of our lives now that we have that property in West Virginia. And you wouldn't even put a dent in it. There's just so much of it down there. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate you all being here, and I also want to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget, there's a link in the description if you want more information on that. We'll catch you on the next one.